justice, healing, education. Time to awaken the community. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are currently watching from. My name is Holly Cisa. I am the founder / host of this lovely program called Morning Mimosas, where we value justice, healing, education for the Black and minorities. But we note that we love everyone. And if you ask why we focus on those communities, hello, I'm a Black and minority woman. So gotta focus in, with my backyard. Because, they say that's where charity starts, is in your backyard. So today's episode, guys, is just a little recap of 2024 and everything that I've done with Morning Mimosas, what I've done personally, and everything else. So as you guys know, we are now in a new year. Yay. We are now in 2025. And last year was just a really, really interesting year. It began very interestingly because I ended up losing a co-host. But, when one door closes, another one opens. So I just decided to fully just do the show on my own. I do not have a co-host anymore. It's just me and, Big G, which is God, that, we do Morning Mimosas together. So that big change happened. And then just recapping a few of the episodes that we talked about, especially because, the anniversaries of people that have passed on, are coming up. And if, the case doesn't have any kind of resolve, you guys know how that goes. There's a fellow podcaster. He is the host of the Petty Murphy Project. His name is Terrence Hayes. Shout out to Mr. Hayes. He lost his brother back in 2023 to a homicide. And doing his brother's cold case episode was really, really, really difficult for me because Correll, that was Correll Hayes, may he rest in peace, didn't deserve that. He was murdered in Wichita, Kansas, I believe that June of 2023. Yeah. Difficult. Difficult case, seriously, because Correll didn't deserve that. And I know that people in the Wichita area definitely know what happened to that brother. So while I'm, talking about the dynamics of that, I need people to start coming forward. I think that's like the biggest things that I was trying to reiterate last year, is making sure that we are bringing justice to those who no longer speak. So if you are in the Wichita area and you know what happened to Correll Hayes in summer of 2023, please come forward and call the Wichita police with what you know. You can be anonymous. You guys will probably hear me say that quite a bit during the course of this episode. And the Hayes family, you guys will always have my love and my support. So we did that. We came back with that episode. And then via alignable.com, I won Local Business Person of the Year last year. Yay! So proud of myself, because I've been working so hard with Morning Mimosas and getting the messages out there that we're trying to break generational curses. We're trying to be a voice for the voiceless. And we're trying to make sure that everything that we are doing has the result of effective change. So when I won this at the beginning of last year, I was so proud of myself, because I'm like, okay, people are starting to see what I want them to see. Because if you guys want change, you guys have to be the change. You guys can't just sit here and just talk about it. You got to be about it too. So I was so proud of myself when I won that award in February of last year. So, and then of course it was the 1 year anniversary of Morning Mimosas last year in February. So that was just an amazing thing to continue on with, probably going month by month. March Y'all, I'm telling you guys, I've done so many episodes. I'm probably not even gonna go. I'm not even gonna go in order. Um, we had Senator Rhonda Fields on Morning Mimosas last year. That was a huge blessing. I was so happy to have the senator on the show. It was absolutely wonderful. Shout out to Senator Rhonda Fields of Aurora, Colorado. Guys, please support everything that she's doing. Her story is one of triumph. Well, tragedy turns to triumph, just like mine. And I need you guys, if you guys are in the area, please support. I know you guys probably see this, my tapestry moving. I have the heater going because it is 35 degrees outside. And no. But it was just amazing having her on the show last year. Guys, I had so many guests. I had Nurse Makita Holt of Buffalo, New York. I absolutely love her. She is one of the best guests I've ever had on the show. She was so knowledgeable in her nursing field, and I just want to give her a huge shout out. And I need to make sure this is the right one. I created this certificate for her because I was so appreciative of all the information that she was providing to my viewers, not only to my viewers but to me too, to make sure that I'm growing as a woman and you know, becoming knowledgeable in the things I didn't know. So I want to give a huge shout out to Nurse Makita Holt in New York. You are the bomb, baby, and I can't wait to have you back on the show this year. Absolutely love my guests. Another great one, Miss Dubois of Cincinnati, Ohio. She is a mental health expert there. Just want to give her a huge shout out for being Morning Mimosa's mental health expertise as well. Like when I was putting Morning Mimosas together a few years, well, several years ago, I always wanted to make sure that the show had people, that people can have resources to help grow themselves. So I'm grateful for Miss Holt and then Miss Dubois for what they're doing in their states and in their communities and what they do for me on the show. I can only be grateful. And then of course, another huge shout out to my photographer slash friend, Miss Misha Gaines. She is Morning Mimosa's photographer, and she captures not only justice and healing and truth, but she captures so many different things. So if you are in the Denver area and you need a photographer, not only a photographer, she's multifaceted, but if you need a photographer, please contact her. I will make sure to put her information in the comments. Just want to give all these people a huge shout out because we're supposed to give flowers while people can smell them. What I've been seeing, just doing true crime and just being a human being, is that people like to give flowers when people are deceased. And I'm like, a deceased person can't smell that. So here on Morning Mimosas, we make sure that we are giving the flowers to the people so they can still smell them, so they know that they are appreciated, because we all want to hear sometimes that we are appreciated. So to the three beautiful women I just named, thank you for all you guys are doing in your states and what you guys do for me and what you guys do for the Morning Mimosa viewers. Just want to say thank you for that. As we're moving forward, just want to talk about when I went to Houston in July. I went there via the Shades of Blue project, and it was a lovely experience. It was for the Black Maternal Mental Health Summit where I was a speaker. And to my surprise, I won this award that you guys are currently seeing on the screen. And it just verified for me that I am in the place that I need to be to continue to grow, to make sure that I am continuously building community. And I just want to highlight this comment really quick because this lady right here, absolutely amazing. Guys, like I said, we're recapping 2024. I went on this lovely lady's show platform last year and had a ball. And me and her have been very close since. I just want to make sure that you guys see that lovely name on the screen, get to know it. And if you guys love to watch and listen to amazing shows and podcasts, I will put her information in the comments as well. So you guys can head over there and watch some amazing content, watch some amazing guests, learn. That's the reason that we do most of the things that we do, ladies and gentlemen. Most of us are doing this so we are able to teach you guys something. We guys are taking away something that makes you guys grow. Some people do the podcast, to be messy and do all that other stuff, but I can't do that. I don't do this to be messy. I have 2 children. I'm a mother of a couple angel babies. I have babies watching me from above, and then I have my children who are watching me in the physical. I don't have time to be on this messy level. Morning Mimosas is truly for what it stands for, which is valuing. You guys know what valuing is, right? Valuing justice, healing, and truth, and educating for the Black and minority communities. That's why we're here. And that's why I am so, of course, you are appreciated from Morning Mimosas as well. And I can't wait to have you on my platform this year. We're definitely going to get you on. But just to keep going, like I said, we had a lot of amazing guests. I was able to travel twice last year. I went to Houston in the summer, and you guys, that humidity was something else. I mean, I thought Keith sweat. Like you feel me? But no, I was drenched in sweat. So when you're going to Houston or you're going to Texas, just please prepare yourself for that humidity because it was choking me. And then, of course, a lot of you guys who follow me personally, you guys know I went to Omaha, Nebraska, a little bit before Thanksgiving and had an amazing time, just learning about Nebraska. But for those of you guys that know me, you guys know the real reason I went there because, I'm not going to tell too much of my business, but just know I had a good time with the family that I was with and that beautiful man. But I couldn't help it. I just, I'm not going to say his name, but that's another thing that I wanted to talk about too, since I am going to get just a wee bit personal. The guy that I am currently dealing with, I met him when I was 21 years old, and I'm 32 years old now. And the reason I'm bringing up the story is to encourage another woman, because I know a lot of women suffer in this region. This guy was an amazing friend to me. And when he became like my lover, everything just made sense. Like, I had never felt that kind of love and affection and someone actually caring about my emotions like that. So I just want to give a huge shout out to Omaha. I call my man Omaha. Because he helped me love me again. He helped me love me again. And it was something that I truly needed, especially with my past relationships not being, the greatest. So I just want to give a shout out to that beautiful man and his family. But like I said, 2024 was a year of ups and downs. I'm now in my own home, in my own space, and I'm just so grateful. That's how I ended my year, is finally being in my own home and away from, the past bullshit that I was going through with, past lovers. So, like I said, 2024 was a year of revelations for me, for sure. And I just want to pass on the knowledge and information that I now know. Guys, please practice emotional intelligence, because that's something that it seems like my Black community lacks a lot, especially with men. Please practice emotional intelligence. Please make sure that you're taking care of your mental health. It's time, guys. It's one of the biggest things that Morning Mimosas will always advocate for you guys. Take care of your mental health. Break your generational curses. Start that business if you want to start your business. Making sure that you have a job to fund your business, because some people think you can just fund a business and apply for grants and do all the other stuff. No, 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 no. You have to make sure that you are establishing yourself correctly, and there are resources out there that will help you establish your business, but you guys have to make sure you guys are starting somewhere. And I mean starting somewhere with your mental health, your business, breaking generational curses, seeking justice, everything. All the souls that we spoke on last year are cases that are still unsolved today. And I can't go through all of them. So please make sure, if you guys are Morning Mimosa fans, please go watch the previous episodes of the beautiful souls that we've lost. And if you know anything about those cases or the cases that I will be speaking of from now henceforth, I want you guys to always remember that you can be anonymous in your city. You can call the local tip line and be anonymous. Get somebody justice. Get a family some truth and healing. I'm going to reiterate that every single time because I'm so fucking sick and tired of people holding on to secrets that could help a family get justice for their loved one, but yet you're keeping that to yourself because you're a pussy. Oops, did I just say that? Yes, I did say that. Because you're a pussy and are not man or woman enough to be like, damn, if this was my loved one, what I want to do, what I want to hold on to this information that can get a family justice so they can have true healing. Am I the only one that feels passionate about that? That's why Morning Mimosas exists. That's why we're still here. We're on this is year 2. Well, our 2-year anniversary will be next month. Because we still have to talk about these cases. We still have to make sure that people are getting it here. Because people aren't getting it here. It's time for people to start giving a fuck. Because I give a fuck. It's time for everybody to start giving a fuck. That's it. That's all. Because if more people cared, we wouldn't be going through what we're going through as a society. We wouldn't have all these homicides, people robbing from people who work hard, all these crimes and shit. We wouldn't have that if people just gave a fuck. But if we can get people to slowly start caring about one another, we can slowly start to shed a lot of the negativity that is our society today. I know I was supposed to tell you guys all these highlights and recaps of our episodes, which I did do that, but you guys already know me. Oh, for those of you who have watched the show, you guys know me. I'm always going to speak truth. I'm always going to drop some kind of knowledge, some kind of gem for you guys. And today, it's going to be the same things I've always told you. Take care of your mental health. Start somewhere with that. Start somewhere with breaking generational curses. If you have a decent job and you want to start that business, put forth a plan and or get the resources that you need to help yourself break generational curses and gain generational wealth. Get life insurance so you guys can stop the GoFundMes. You guys already know how I am about that. It's time to invest in ourselves, not just monetary, but emotionally, mentally, physically, and monetary. It's a new year, right? You guys always do that new year, new me bullshit, right? How about let's actually do it this time? Let's not talk about it. Let's be about it. That's my word. That's my last word for you guys. Let's stop talking and let's put forth more action so you guys can get desired results, so that effective change can be implemented. But that's all, guys. I don't have too much more to say to you guys. I appreciate and love all of my Morning Mimosa fans. And thank you to my true supporters. You guys know who you are. I love you guys so, so much. You guys know how we do here at Morning Mimosas. We value human life, justice, truth, healing, and education for the Black and minority communities. And remember, we note that we love all people. All right. We'll see you guys next week for another great episode. Ta-ta.